Personal development is a journey that unfolds not in isolation, but in the rich tapestry of our relationships and the intricate landscapes of our minds. When we think of growing as individuals, we often imagine solo pursuits, reading books, setting goals, perhaps even meditating alone. Yet, the truth is, much of our growth happens in the dynamic interplay with others and through understanding the psychology that shapes our experiences. At the heart of personal development lies self-awareness. It is the foundation upon which all meaningful change is built. But how do we cultivate self-awareness? Interestingly, our relationships serve as mirrors, reflecting back to us aspects of ourselves that we may not see. Think about the last time you felt misunderstood in a conversation or experienced conflict with a friend. These moments, while uncomfortable, are powerful opportunities for self-discovery. They reveal our triggers, our values, and the stories we tell ourselves about who we are. Psychology teaches us that our early relationships, especially those with caregivers, form the blueprint for how we relate to others and ourselves. This is known as attachment theory. If, as children, we felt secure and valued, we are more likely to approach adult relationships with trust and openness. If our early experiences were marked by inconsistency or neglect, we may struggle with intimacy or find it hard to believe in our worth. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward healing them. But it doesn't end there. Every interaction in our adult lives offers a chance to rewrite old scripts. When we become conscious of our psychological patterns, we can choose new ways of relating. For instance, if you notice yourself withdrawing when someone disagrees with you, pause and ask yourself, what am I protecting? Is there a fear of rejection or inadequacy at play? By naming these feelings, you create space between stimulus and response, a key principle in personal growth. Empathy is another cornerstone of both healthy relationships and psychological well-being. To truly understand another person, we must listen not just with our ears, but with our hearts. This means setting aside our own judgments and being fully present. Research shows that empathy strengthens our bonds and also enhances our own emotional intelligence. When we practice seeing the world through another's eyes, we expand our own perspective and deepen our humanity. But empathy is not only directed outward, it must also be turned inward. Self-compassion is the practice of treating ourselves with the same kindness we would offer a dear friend. Too often, we are our own harshest critics, replaying mistakes and shortcomings on an endless mental loop. Psychology offers tools like mindfulness and cognitive restructuring to help break these patterns. When you catch yourself in self-criticism, ask, would I speak this way to someone I love? Over time, this gentle self-awareness becomes a powerful catalyst for growth. Communication is the lifeblood of relationships, and it is also a profound tool for self-development. Learning to express our needs, set boundaries, and resolve conflicts constructively is not just about getting along with others. It's about honoring our own values and desires. Assertiveness, for example, is not aggression. It is the courage to stand up for oneself while respecting others. It is the sweet spot between passivity and dominance, and it is essential for authentic connection. Vulnerability is another essential ingredient. In a world that often prizes invulnerability and self-sufficiency, it can feel risky to show our true selves. Yet, as researcher Brené Brown has shown, vulnerability is the birthplace of creativity, love, and belonging. When we dare to reveal our fears, hopes, and dreams, we invite others to do the same. This mutual openness creates the deep, meaningful connections that are the bedrock of a fulfilling life. Of course, not all relationships are healthy or supportive. Sometimes, personal development means recognizing when a connection is toxic or no longer serves our well-being. Setting boundaries, ending harmful relationships, or seeking support are acts of self-respect. Psychology provides us with the tools to identify red flags, such as manipulation, chronic criticism, or emotional neglect, and to take steps to protect our mental health. Personal growth through relationships is not about perfection, but about progress. Each experience, whether joyful or painful, offers lessons. When we approach our interactions with curiosity rather than judgment, we transform every encounter into an opportunity for learning. The person who annoys us at work, the partner who challenges us, the friend who disappoints us, all are unwitting teachers on our path to self-mastery. As we delve deeper into psychology, we discover that much of our behavior is driven by unconscious motives. The concept of the shadow, introduced by Carl Jung, refers to the parts of ourselves we deny or suppress. These might be anger, jealousy, or even positive traits like ambition. Our relationships often bring these shadows to light, sometimes in surprising ways. By integrating our shadow, accepting all aspects of ourselves, we become more whole and authentic. Growth also means embracing change, both within ourselves and in others. Relationships evolve as people grow, and sometimes this means letting go. Grieving the end of a relationship is difficult, but it is also a testament to our capacity for love and transformation. Every ending carries the seeds of a new beginning. Ultimately, personal development through relationships and psychology is a lifelong journey. It requires courage, humility, and a willingness to look inward. It is about becoming the best version of ourselves, not in isolation, but in connection with others, with the world, and with our own inner truth. So the next time you find yourself in conversation, in conflict, or in quiet reflection, remember, every moment is an invitation to grow. By embracing the wisdom of psychology and the richness of our relationships, we awaken not only our minds, but also our hearts. And in doing so, we cultivate a life of meaning, resilience, and joy. Thank you for watching this episode of Mind Awakening TV. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an awakening moment. Leave your thoughts in the comments and let's continue the conversation. Stay curious and keep expanding your mind.